So I'd like to thank you for coming out to our youth summit this weekend. I know our main theme was reuniting the party.
Yep.
So it's absolutely fantastic to have you here and to speak to us. That was a great speech, and I think that was a really good thing for all the youth to be brought back together. I want to ask you about your involvement. I understand you were the president of the PCYA at one point, and I already know I have some big shoes to fill for the last couple of presidents, but obviously I have some big shoes to fill for you as well. So how did you get involved?
Well, I got involved when I was in high school. I was about 16 years old, and I'd always remembered my grandpa had been involved, not in politics, but in community work. He'd always been really involved in church in Redwater. And I remember even at 16 thinking that there was a lot going on. Peter Lougheed was the premier then. And I remember thinking that there were a lot of really good talks happening about the future of the province. And so I went out and I joined. At that time, there was only one youth club in Calgary. It was called the Calgary District PC Youth Club. So there weren't a lot of us, but I remember being very welcomed into it. And what I always liked about youth politics was that people would go off and do their campaigns, but then always come together because there was sort of a common interest, right? Yeah. And the common interest was to really try to change the party and to lead change. And so I think this summit is fantastic because you can see all sorts of people that were involved in the last year that now have an opportunity to really define the future of the province. So it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's been great to see everyone come back, and we've even attracted a lot of new youth too.
Yep.
I know a lot of the established youth, they come back today and they said, wow, where are all these people come from?
Yep.
But it's from the leadership campaigns and all the excitement following this. So.
Yeah, well that's the thing that's so great right now is that what we did in the last year is we engaged a whole bunch of new people.
Yeah.
And the fact that you organized this event, you now have an opportunity as president to really lead a different conversation. And so I'd like to ask you, if you think about a lot of the people that have come today,
yep.
Why have they come? What do they want to talk about? Because we want to be able to have that conversation, but you're going to have to lead it for us.
Absolutely. Well, I know a lot of them, they were just really caught up by the excitement and energy that's just been rejuvenated in the Alberta political scene. For a while, I feel like a lot of them, they just needed something to change within, and I think this really gave them the leadership. It generated a lot of energy around campuses, even off campus,
yep.
And it's just been absolutely incredible, all the enthusiasm. When we started talking about this before the leadership campaign, and as the leadership campaign went on, I just kept getting asked by youth over and over, well, when is the youth summit happening? Are we still doing it? I can't wait to get back together with the entire PCYA. So I think a lot of the new people have been brought in by the change, the energy, the enthusiasm, and the old people of the youth, they're also very excited with the direction the party's going. So.
Well, what I think is really great is that what we've done as progressive conservatives, and we've always done it in this province, is we've talked about the issues, and we've been very optimistic about what Alberta is and what Alberta will be.
Yeah.
And I think Albertans really want to be proud of who we are. And they want us to take a role in Canada, they want us to take a role internationally, and not to get sort of bogged down in what I'll call sort of the negativity or the parochialism of politics. And I think that was what was really important about engaging people this time.
Absolutely. I know a lot of the youth too. We all know that we can have a major impact within the party, and a lot of the new ones too. I mean, as soon as they sign up and join and they see that we can help them, connect them with their boards, they can help shape policy within their boards, they can get active on campaigns, and they just absolutely love the fact that they can do that. The party gives them the opportunity to do that, and it's a really welcoming party for that, and I know all the youth really enjoy it.
Well, one of the things that I've noticed, and I remember this when I was 16, and I think we're seeing it again, is that we have a lot of new cabinet ministers, and there are a lot of people that are really excited about their own work, and they're actually a generational change. You know, they're 40 years old, 45 years old, they have young kids, and so I think they think differently about the future, and when they're engaging with people that are members of PCYA, they remember when they were members of PCYA, and so to see that tradition continue in a really positive way is important for the party, really important for the party.
Well, it's great to have the organization that's been around for so long for the PCYA. It's really good. There's a lot of people who are now well established in the party, obviously, such as yourself, and it's great to have the support of them for our organization. I mean, everywhere we go, all the events we go to, everyone's just so generous to us. It's a really great experience.
So what are you going to do in the next couple of months? I asked you if you're going to travel a lot. That's a good thing to do.
Yeah, I think I will be. Before the leadership had happened, to promote our summit, we had organized a series of campus tours, and I've been doing a lot of work on setting up new campus clubs. So right now there's currently the U of C, Grant MacEwan, and U of L, and Grant MacEwan and U of L are new in the last year, and U of A, we're restarting a club there. there, and we've got some work going in Red Deer College as well now. So we're going to be planning on traveling to all those campuses within the first 2 months of the year to hold events there and to just get some excitement going on campus for those clubs, carry it over, and get everyone election ready and campaign ready. So
well, get ready, because we're going to go. And those first 2 months, when we start to think about what we can do as ministers and MLAs to be there to support that, I think that's going to, I hope it'll be helpful. I think it'll be helpful if we can be there together. That would be great.
I definitely think so. I mean, the youth are really excited to get going. I mean, we've been on hiatus until the summits. We've been planning it last week, but we've been on hiatus for the leadership, and now there's a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm, and it shows with 3 of our positions being contested and all the other spots being filled. Last year we didn't have that. It was there was a couple of spots that were open that we had to get people to come in and do, but this year there's just a high demand for people to come in.
And so, coming out of the summit, what are the 1 or 2 messages that you think are most important for us to hear?
I think one of us is just in general the outreach. We talked about that a lot today. There's a lot of people that didn't necessarily know about the PCYA that were youth, and they said they'd been conservative for all their life, and they got brought in on the leadership campaign, and now they're finding out about this youth organization. So I know we're really going to focus our efforts on doing a lot of outreach and bringing a lot of those youth who would be interested in coming in into the PCYA. It's a great organization to join, and as soon as I joined, I loved it, and I've been super busy with it ever since. So there's that, and also just the campaign readiness at this point. We're looking ahead. We're looking to establish a campus presence on campuses across the province and be ready to go when the writ drops.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, good luck. It's going to be great.
Oh, it should be a great experience.
Great. Good luck.
Thanks. Nice talking to you.
You too.